Pregúntale que si cree que nos pueda apoyar con una historia así, pero que no va a salir su cara ni su nombre ni nada, pues.
So my cousin runs a YouTube channel where he asks Uber drivers their crazy stories, and he was wondering if you can tell him a crazy story of yours.
Oh man, why is a crazy story?
Like he won't put your face or anything, but like he's not from here. He's from Mexico, and he does that over there too.
Okay, I could think. Let me see. I don't know. There's so many stories.
Tú los vas traduciendo, ¿no?
Sí. Yo en la casa yo te digo que dijo en español.
Like crazy, crazy good or crazy bad, crazy.
Anything like crazy.
Con los pasajeros y.
Yeah, with the passengers or like anything.
All right. Well, most passengers they're really cool with me, but the worst thing that's happened to me would be
algo relevante, pues para irlo captando también.
Halloween time, I was driving Uber and I had a passenger who it was her birthday, and both of them had went to the bar, and they asked me to pick them up afterwards. And so I was like, it's cool, yeah, I can pick you up afterwards. So I just I came back afterwards, and they both got in a car. They were cool, but their friend, who never drinks, drank that night. And I guess just to celebrate. And I kept telling their friend, like, hey, if you need to throw up or anything, let me know. But she was really quiet, and like everybody else was like kind of cool and or vibing, and everybody was pretty calm, like chill. But then she ended up rolling down the window and throwing up outside of the window.
¿Se quería salir por la ventana?
Sí.
Oh, okay.
So at that point, I had to kick him out the car.
Y aparte vomitó el carro.
Like,
did they throw up on the car?
Yeah, but then we drove, like, they're like, hey, we'll fix it. So like we drove to this gas station, and they spent like $40 worth in like cleaning supplies, but like it's still didn't fix it. So unfortunately, I had to. This wasn't what, actually, this was back when I was driving Lyft, so it wasn't with Uber, but it was Lyft. But I had to report it on the Lyft app, and they ended up charging them $150, I believe it was. And so I ended up using that.
Cobró más de 150.
Just to clean up the car.
Para poder limpiar el carro.
Yeah, so now I just, I hope nobody throws in my car, but whenever they do,
del vómito que hicieron, pues que tuvieron que.
I get paid $150, so I'm like, hey, go right ahead. It's not my car, so I'm like, go right ahead, throw all you want.
Oh, y también ya no pudo trabajar.
That was probably the craziest. Also, I have female friends who drive too. One of my friends, she was driving.
Tiene amigas que manejan y les han costado cosas.
In Van Nuys at night, and she was picking up a guy from a bar. And normally she doesn't drive late, but it was like maybe like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or and it was somebody's birthday.
De una fiesta, de un bar, en un bar.
And the guy ended up coming up to the car. And he was in an argument with somebody else, but he ended up smashing his hand into the girl's window, and it basically shattered the window. It didn't fall inside, but basically shattered the window.
Quebró la ventana de la otra conductora.
At that time, she just drove off and like called me and called the cops.
Carro,
reported it to.
Y todo eso pues se los tienen que cobrar a los conductores.
I don't know if the guy ever got caught or
what happened.
Todos los
daños que les hacen a los carros.
She had to get her front windshield replaced, and after that she was scared. She didn't want to drive anymore for a second. Now she only drives like during the daytime because she doesn't want to deal with people.
Ya no quiere trabajar en la noche ella porque lo que le pasó ya mejor.
She doesn't drive in certain areas too anymore because of that.
Yeah, Van Nuys is pretty. I worked there before.
Yeah, there's good parts of Van Nuys. I mean, it's just I think
I seen the bad parts though.
Or just, it was a bad timing, I think, too. Not that all of Van Nuys is bad, just that time she was there. But yeah, that's pretty much my story. I have good stories. Like, I meet so many amazing people. Blonde hair. But as far as a crazy story, those are my crazies. I'd say 99.9% of my stories are people I meet in my car are really cool, and I learn a lot about them, and as well as just LA in general. Like, there's lists of like restaurants that I've learned from people that I go to because of them, or I can still have to.
Have you ever been to Downey?
Downey, yeah, actually just came back from Downey.
Oh, really?
I took there was a girl who was in a wheelchair, and she was just going back home, and so yeah. I took her back home. I love Downey though. Downey, it's one of my favorite spots to go because that's where you guys have Raising Cane's.
Yeah, I was about to tell you about Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's is the reason why I go down. I didn't eat any today because I only have one day where I eat like junk food. But.
Have you ever been to LA Buns?
LA Buns?
Yeah.
No, this is gonna be one of those places I have to add to my list.
They sell buffalo chicken fries. It's pretty good.
All right, buffalo chicken fries. Sweet. Okay, I'll check it out. Is it Downey too, or is it?
Yeah, it's in Downey. It's on Downey Avenue. Close to, well, it used to be the Concorian, but it's close to Studio Movie.
Por el freeway.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I'll definitely check it out. So LA Buns. Is it
BUNZ? California.
BUNZ, yeah. I think so.
Cool. So, you guys grew up here in LA, or did you guys?
I grew up in LA, yeah, but then I moved to Downey. And my cousin's from Mexico.
Oh, sweet. Okay. That's amazing. Yeah. Do you guys? How long you been doing your channel?
Coméntale que si.
Te preguntó cuántos años tienes con tu canal.
Oh, tengo
¿Cuántos meses?
como un año más o menos, un año y medio más o menos.
Yeah, it's like a year and a half.
Ah, sweet. Actually, I'm in the process of creating my own channel, so that's it's a lot of fun. But the hardest part though is just being consistent for me.
Yeah.
Like, just making sure that you're recording all the time, and like I feel like when I first started, and I'm still in that phase right now, is just getting comfortable in front of the camera and just having something to say. Because I feel like a lot of times I'm like, what do I say? Like, I don't know what to do. Like and so like it's like, what are we gonna talk about today?
I think the easiest thing to do is vlog.
Like just talk about your life, and that's what I've been trying to do more too. Just like, hey, today I'm just going to such place, or
de otros conocidos que se ve de Uber, que como que es lo más así como loco, o lo más.
Ya me dijo.
No, pero así como no, pero de más así otra gente, pues que he escuchado como rumores o así. O como que él ha escuchado historias pues de así en general en todo, vamos a Estados Unidos o todo lo que lleva el de tiempo así en Uber, que es lo más lo que ha escuchado, lo más interesante, así, atrevido o todo eso.
So he was asking if you like ever heard of any other like super crazy stories, like not yours, but like any other Uber drivers.
Well, personally, I haven't heard any other stories, because most of the people I meet in LA are really cool. Like, there's only that 1 or 2% that may be rude, or like they're just having a bad day, and you know it has nothing to do with you. Because I worked in customer service for a few years, and
nadie sabe tantas historias.
I guess there's probably some crazy stories that you can hear from other Uber drivers. But like I just, I feel like I vibe off people when they come in my car, and I leave them better than they enter my car in a sense.
Su carro normalmente son buena gente,
yeah, normal people who aren't in a good mood, they're just quiet around me, so nothing really happens. I think, like a lot of times, and it may be different for a guy versus a female. Like, like I was saying, like a lot of the last girl I had in my car, she used to drive Uber too, and it's a little bit different. Like, it's because people treat you differently as as a female driver sometimes, and it's sad to say, but yeah, it can be a little bit more frightening. You got to determine who you want to have in your car. But for the most part, though, like if I feel like somebody's acting up in my car, I'm just gonna tell them to get out. And
es más diferente con hombres
so
con
it
mujeres.
hasn't been too
Sí,
challenging for me.
Aquí,
Como si eres mujer y manejas en Uber, tienes más miedo.
o les da más miedo a las
Sí.
mujeres manejar.
Sí. Es porque nomás trabajan en el día.
O
no
por
la
eso
noche.
casi mujeres no hay en la noche de conductores. Ajá.
No.
Yeah, but I say like driving Uber though, like I think the positive outweighs the negative in terms of just the people you meet. Because there's just so many amazing people here in LA, and there's a lot of diversity in this city. And
Yeah.
I feel like LA in general is just like hundreds of little tiny cities within a larger city. And that's what I love about it, because you'll meet some people and
Yeah, like
they'll teach you new things.
There's a lot of cities in LA, like it's not just LA, you get me?
Yeah, and I mean, even Downey, like it's in LA County.
Yeah.
Like thinking about it, you know, like Downey's a really cool city. Like I meet a lot of cool people down there. And like going, like you realize that the city is so diverse. Like for example, like you go from Santa Monica and people are a little bit different down there. They're more chill, laid back. A lot of people love going to the beach down there. Then you might go to Koreatown. It's a little bit different out there, and you might have different like really amazing food out there. If you like Korean barbecue, then it's everywhere.
Que le gusta Los Ángeles porque hay mucho.
Like I love going downtown. Downtown has its own vibe as well.
Mucha luz.
Versus, you know, if you went to Rodeo Drive, let's say, or if you go to, you know, out to the valley. So it's an amazing city, and I feel like I get a lot of really cool passengers. I wouldn't say like I'm probably the wrong person to say ask me like who's my craziest.
O que depende de la zona, es como
The worst is just somebody
el
throwing out
estilo de
my
cómo es la
car.
gente y todo.
And it wasn't a bad person, just she clearly didn't know how to, she doesn't drink, and she just didn't know how to hold her liquor. Like me personally, I don't drink either, so if I were to drink like even a shot, I'm probably gonna feel a little tipsy because I don't drink and my body's not used to it.
Yeah, que la vieja que vomitó en su carro, ella no toma mucho, eso es porque eso pasó. Y estaba diciendo que también él no toma, y si él toma unos shot de tequila o algo, que también
Le puede caer mal.
le puede caer.
Oh,
Pero estaba diciendo que le gusta Los Ángeles mucho, que hay muchas personas diferentes, como
tranquilas.
chidos y todo eso.
Oh, ok. ¿Y cuántos años tiene de Uber él? El que trabaja.
How long have you been Uber driving?
I think it's been about 4 or 5 months now.
4 meses.
Not that long.
4 meses.
I drove Lyft a lot longer. Like I started off with Lyft.
Trabajó en Lyft más. Ahí en México tiene Lyft o no?
Uber.
No, es otro taxi también.
Sí, es otro.
Uber's paying a little bit more right now than
otro
Lyft,
de
so
conducciones.
I'm stuck with Uber.
Que él tenía como un año en Lyft, pero que Uber te dan más dinero.
¿Te paga mejor?
Yeah.
Oh, no, pues ya dile que muchas gracias.
Que you're saying thank you.
Que voy a cortar con el,
Absolutely,
por el
you're
video,
welcome.
pues por cortar por el video.
And what's the craziest story you guys have heard? I want to know that.
Well, I've asked the Uber driver myself.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't ask him.